What would you do if someone handed you enough money to survive for the rest of your life? No strings attached, no deadlines, no Monday blues, just pure unfiltered comfort. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But what if I told you that dream could be the beginning of a nightmare, a path to emptiness, stagnation, and unfulfilled potential? Recently, the CEO of Bombay Shaving Company made headlines with a bold claim: 99% of Indians wouldn't show up to work if given sustenance money. And this one statement sparked debates, anger, reflection, and a deep question we must all ask ourselves. Is a life without work truly a life worth living? Or the seduction of comfort? Let's face it, we've all fantasized about it, waking up to a life where the pressure is gone. No boss breathing down your neck, no rushing to meet targets, no deadlines. You could spend your days indulging in hobbies, binge watching your favorite shows, or just lying in bed. But here's the first twist. While comfort feels like a blessing in the short term, it's a curse in disguise. A life with no challenges, no purpose, and no ambition slowly becomes meaningless. The very idea that you'd never have to struggle might seem enticing until you realize that struggle is where your growth begins. Pay the cost of easy living. Now let's dig deeper into what this CEO said. He's not just talking about a small group of people. He believes that 99% of Indians would choose to stop working if given the chance. A society where people trade their dreams for a steady paycheck that requires no effort. But think about this. What happens to a world where people stop working? Innovation slows down. Progress comes to a halt, and people lose the very essence of what makes life fulfilling, the journey toward a goal. You see, work isn't just about earning money, it's about building something bigger than yourself. Without it, we lose the fire that drives humanity forward. The illusion of freedom. Here's where the story gets even more interesting. The idea of sustenance money, what economists call a universal basic income, isn't new. Countries around the world have experimented with it, and do you know what they found? Initially, people were happier, they felt relieved, but over time something changed. The very freedom they thought they had gained started to feel empty. Days melted into weeks, weeks into months, and suddenly they realized they were stuck, because freedom without purpose is a trap. And the worst part, it's a trap you willingly walk into, thinking it's your salvation. Found why work matters? Now let's flip the narrative. What if work wasn't just about making ends meet? What if it was about growth, self-discovery, and fulfillment? Think about the most successful people you know. Do you think they achieved greatness by choosing the easy road? Every athlete, every entrepreneur, every artist has one thing in common. They embraced the grind. They didn't look for shortcuts. They didn't run from challenges because they knew something most people don't. The struggle is where you find yourself. It's where you discover what you're truly capable of, the power of ambition. Here's the twist most people don't see coming. The CEO's statement isn't just about work, it's about ambition. It's about the fire inside us that refuses to settle for less. The 1% of people who would still show up to work, even with sustenance money, aren't driven by necessity. They're driven by passion. These are the people who refuse to stop dreaming, who see obstacles not as roadblocks but as opportunities to grow. And that's the mindset that separates those who live extraordinary lives from those who merely exist. It's your choice, your life. Now, let's bring it back to you. What would you choose? A life of comfort where every day is the same, or a life of purpose where every challenge brings you closer to your dreams? You see, the choice isn't just about money. It's about what kind of person you want to be. Do you want to be the one who looks back and says, I had it easy, but I accomplished nothing? Or the one who says, I faced every obstacle and I became unstoppable? The final truth. So here's the truth no one likes to admit. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. It tricks you into thinking you're happy. When you're really stuck, it whispers lies that keep you from chasing your potential. But greatness comes from the moments you want to give up but choose to keep going. It comes from the days when you feel like you've hit rock bottom but decide to climb back up. And it comes from the realization that every struggle, every setback, every challenge is shaping you into the person you were meant to be. Conclusion. Remember the CEO's statement. 99% of people would choose not to work if they didn't have to. But you're not one of them. You're part of the 1%, the ones who refuse to settle, the ones who see the beauty in the struggle, the ones who understand that life's greatest rewards come to those who dare to fight for them. So what's your choice? Comfort or growth? Stagnation or transformation? The easy road or the road less traveled? The answer isn't just about work. It's about your legacy, your story, your life. So choose wisely. Because in the end, it's not about avoiding work. It's about creating a life so full of purpose that work feels like a gift. And that is the life you deserve. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. Share it with someone who could use a little inspiration. And that subscribe to the channel for more empowering affirmations and manifestation tips. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload.